My personality trait is
Toxic.
toxic.
Yeah, a little toxic.
Not. I wasn't expecting you to be so honest with the interview.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Because this might prove my theory. What is your top 3 favorite rappers right now?
Drake. Um, that's what. Like what? I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe.
Go ahead, finish.
All right, I would say right now Drake, Lil Wayne, and I'm rocking with Cash Cobain right now. I feel like he got NY on lock. I'm fucking with the sound.
Okay. All right. You hit one of my I have this saying. Back when I was dating, I would ask guys like, what's their top 3 artists? Because if they told me Future or Drake, I knew I couldn't take them seriously. So for you to describe your personality trait as toxic, I'm like...
No. I fuck with Future too, though. But, no.
Especially because you're from Atlanta. So I'm just like, I feel like Future make every Atlanta man just think that they're Future. And it's like, you know...
No, I'm more of an R&B guy, so I really be dabbling more into like the, you know, the Chris Brown, the Party Next Door, stuff like that.
Okay. Oof. Still though, Drake's in your 3, so that says a lot. Then you added that you're a Scorpio.
Nah,
I'm like,
GOAT.
Lord have mercy. Lord. Okay. I think toxic is an appropriate characteristic. You can add that to just Scorpios in general though.
What's happening? It's your boy OG Parker checking in. Moments EP out now. I'm tapped in with Nyla. We need to talk.
What's going on, guys? Nyla Symone here with another episode of We Need to Talk. And today I have a very special guest in the building, a producer I've been a fan of for a minute. We got OG Parker here.
Hey, I appreciate that.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good spirits?
Yeah, blessed.
New project out?
Yeah.
Life is good.
Moments EP out now.
Moments EP out now. Before we get into the EP, I wanted to just kind of get to know you a little bit better. I've been a fan of your production for a while, but this is my first time actually like getting to know you and who OG Parker is. But for others, who is OG Parker? How long has he been producing and what really inspired it?
Yeah, so I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I've been making beats for 15 years now. I started producing in like the 10th grade. And, you know, I was taught to play piano by my grandfather. He was a teacher at Morehouse. So it was kind of just like always in my family.
That's fire.
Man.
That's fire. A teacher at Morehouse is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Atlanta, man. There's something in the air out there, I swear, because everybody is like musically inclined one way or another.
Like Drumline, you know what I'm saying? That's like the story of Dallas Austin, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like something in Atlanta where I feel like everybody like grows up loving music.
Yeah. No, that's real. So, all right, you started making beats in 10th grade. What were you using? Software?
I was using FL Studio my whole life.
Oh, you still use FL?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Okay, so you started playing with FL in 10th grade. When it comes to like production style, was there anybody in particular that like kind of like inspired you in the process, or was it more so like you just trying shit out, I guess?
I would say Pharrell, Timbaland, Dallas Austin, The Dream, Tricky Stewart, you know, a lot of those guys, like the R&B sound kind of like is something that I really love.
Yeah. They got that bounce. They all have their own like bounce, I would
Timbaland
say.
got that crazy bounce.
Yeah. Nah, Timbaland's production style is like movie football game, I feel like.
Yeah, he got the crazy drums, and then like him and Missy Elliott, I feel like they just had like just a really different style of production.
A crazy combo.
Yeah.
The two of them. Who would you say is the Missy to your Tim?
Man, there's a lot of people. Shout out to Neutral Records. So that's like my record label, you know what I'm saying? I got 8 producers signed. And like all of them, like we work together like every day. Like they come to the crib, but we got a studio in Atlanta, and we kind of just vibe out and just make stuff.
I did not know that. I did not know you had your own record label.
Yeah.
That's tough. Wait, all right, so there's obviously a lot I don't know. You got your hands in a lot of pot. Now, when I asked that question, I was expecting you, because you've done a lot of like tapes where you solely produce for, you know, one artist specifically. That's more what I was thinking. I didn't know you had your own little kitchen.
Yeah, so like I do stuff like that. Like shout out my brother DDG. We working on D4R2.
Really?
But yeah, so I got a lot of producers.
Impatient was my shit. What?
Yeah. That it came out of nowhere too. Like we just had one session and we vibed out, and then like we just like kept, you know, saying texting, stayed in contact, and then we was just like, man, let's just do an album.
Love that.
Yeah.
Now it's a thing.
Yeah. Now that's my brother. We locked in.
Okay, fire. So would you say there is because on this new tape, Moments, you got a lot of features on there. I don't even want to ask you that. I was going to ask, would you say there is a specific, like, Missy to you? Is DDG that?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists to like lock in with, but I've been working a lot with Young Blue as well recently.
Love that. How did you guys connect?
So we connected through Hitmaker. We had made a song, Baddest, with Chris Brown.
Yes.
Yeah, so then we just locked in from there. I met him at the video shoot.
Oh, wait, so y'all made it remotely. You just be sending beat packs.
Yeah, so I had sent the beat to Hitmaker, and they wrote the song, and like, you know what I'm saying? Then it came back, and then I went to the video shoot, and we just locked in from there.
That's tough. Yo, it's so much moving pieces in this industry and just how things work.
So every song is like a different story.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's get into the songs on this tape. Did you bring people to the studio to produce it, or was it like the same process as the Young Blue one?
I mean, all of them was kind of different. Like Rain Down was something like I sent to CB, and like, you know, he just cut it. But like No Fuss with Party Next Door, I was at his house and I was just playing him beats, and you know, he just cut to the beat.
Damn. Do you be in the studio like directing the records, or do you kind of just cook up and let the artists do their thing?
I would say I'm one of the producers that I don't like to say too much, because like I don't want to take from like their creative space. But like if I hear something, like I'll give them some words and be like, nah, say it like this, or redo it and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I try my best.
Why is it that you'd rather not? You just don't want to offend?
Yeah, and then sometimes I feel like it can like hold back a record if you like trying to like direct the artist too much. But I think sometimes it is good, because like I seen like a lot of like, you know, like old videos of like Timberland like in Jay-Z's face, like, you know, playing them, you know what I'm saying, the Dirt Off Your Shoulders beat and stuff like that. So like I feel like you got to kind of have like a balance.
Yeah. It's always interesting, you know, it's definitely, I guess, case by case, right, when working with creatives. Because I hear somebody just told me their creative process is like lights off, nobody in the room, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, wait, huh?
Yeah, I heard like Janae Aiko's like that. I heard that she's like, you know, like candles, like, you know what I'm saying, lights low by herself, don't want the producer in there. Yeah. So I feel like everybody kind of has their own vibe.
Have you ever had to produce for somebody like that? Or have you experienced that?
To be honest, nah, because I'm from Atlanta, so like the people I work with, like the Migos and stuff, like we be lit in the studio, you know what I'm saying? It's like the opposite of that.
It's a party.
Yeah, type shit.
That's hilarious. Why everybody from Atlanta always start with, nah, because I'm from Atlanta, and like...
Because like we're like our own breed of people, like, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to explain to people, like everybody's different. Like, you know, people from New York got their own attitude, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they be mad all the time and shit.
Yo, honestly, that's facts. Yo, I spent 3 months or 2 months this year in Atlanta doing radio, and when I was out there, and I'm not from New York either, I'm from Maryland, but each time I go to like a different place, there's nobody with more pride than New Yorkers and ATLians. Like,
yeah, no, we take pride in it.
But it's a different attitude. It's a different type of sauce, I would say.
Yeah, we got the Southern hospitality, you know what I'm saying? We hold doors and stuff like that.
I guess y'all nicer with it, but man.
Yeah, you know, y'all be with the dead ass and the anger and shit.
You know what? It's aggression. And I realized that the aggression is passion.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. All right, so new tape, Moments, out now. There were some other features on there, actually. What was the last one on there? Let me see. Drama, Lakia, and Tyga. And you had the P&B Rock feature, actually. Talk to me about that. That's what I need to know. How did that one come about?
Yeah, so actually, like, the song was already done, and then I reached out to P&B, and he hopped on it, and then I reached out to Lakia, and then they hopped on it. Rest in peace to my brother, P&B Rock. I still can't believe it. And, like, I'm glad I got a chance to, like, you know, have a record with him.
Yeah. He was really dope.
Yeah, he's a legend.
And a good person. And But did you guys create that in the studio?
I think I just sent him the Pro Tools session and he just cut it and sent it back to me. But we made a lot of songs together though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy to see another record from him out. But talk to me about the Drama and Lakia record. I love the resurgence that Drama is having. So I like that you included him. What triggered that?
Yeah, so I had made that song with Tyga in LA. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put Lakia on it because I was signed to QC for 7 years, so I'd be trying to like always help their up and coming artists.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was signing them for a minute. So I got Lakia on it, and then when she did her album, she did a Gangsta Grills. So DJ Drama did like all the drops on all the songs.
Okay. Fire. So this was a leftover?
This was a song that Tyga was supposed to put on his album, and then he didn't use it. So I was like, I'm gonna put it on my album.
Smart.
Yeah.
What leftover comes out a hit, we ain't mad at it. Yeah,
Never.
We'll take it. You just casually be name dropping some of the goats that you work with, and it's kind of crazy for you to just be this humble. I respect it.
I appreciate that. People always say that. I just been doing it for so long. I'm just like used to it.
Yeah. Being that, I mean, you've already had great success being a producer. Do you have like other aspirations outside of music at all?
Yeah, so shameless promo. This is my new clothing brand, 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got some hats, we got some clothes on the way. And yeah, it's something I've been working on, trying to get into fashion.
Fire. I like it. I like it a lot. Why 7? What does it represent?
It's God's number, so like I got it tatted on me and like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that I've always just like, I just feel like it just speaks to me.
Okay, I can dig it. And you brought some hats today, or
I didn't. Why we didn't bring the hats?
It's all right. I'm gonna get your number. I want one.
That's fucked up.
All right, so you're getting into fashion. Yeah, rightfully so. Great transition.
Right. Trying to be like Pharrell.
And Atlanta needs that.
Exactly.
We need like a BBC you can pull up to when you go to the A.
You know what I'm saying? Like he inspired me a lot growing up, just seeing how he did Bape and like ice cream and all that stuff. So I always wanted to do that.
Yeah. Nah. Pharrell's definitely the one. Shout out to the DMV.
No, facts. Gene got all the goats.
All right. So you're getting into fashion. What was I going to ask before you said fashion? I wasn't expecting you to say fashion for some reason. That just threw me all the way left. All right, drawing blanks. I'll keep it pushing. All right, so on We Need to Talk, we play this game called Questions That Need Answers, where you have to fill in the blank.
Say, let's get it.
All right. The older I get, the less I
remember things.
You smoke?
A little bit.
Yeah, you should probably not.
A little bit.
Like, nah, I'm just messing with you. It's okay, me too. You would never believe me if I told you?
I like to drink a lot.
Come on, we grown. What? That's a believable one. Yes. What?
Maybe a little more than normal.
Oh, okay. That happens to the best of us. You just dropped the project. We're celebrating.
Yeah.
We're celebrating.
Like
All right. What do you drink when you do drink?
Don Julio Reposado.
Oh, damn. Specific as hell.
Yeah. I'm a tequila guy.
You don't like the dark. Okay.
Nah. I'm not. I used to be a Henny guy, but I got off that.
Different energy.
Yeah.
I prefer tequila energy, by the way.
Yeah. Cognac gets you a little too angry.
It'd be too dark.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the vibe.
All right. Sometimes I look back at my life and
think that I should have been in the NBA.
What? Yo, you saying a lot that's like throwing me for a loop right now. You trolling me?
Nah,
or you
I used to love basketball, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm too short though, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm assuming you're a J. Cole fan. Friday Night Lights. I feel like that project is for everybody who's like.
Changed my life.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
Not change my life. Why you say change your life?
Like that's the one with like Can I Hit in the Morning with Drake and stuff. Yeah. There's just the vibes.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah, no. I agree. Would you say out of that era, like that blog era tape, like top 3 best mixtapes that come from that era?
Man, I used to be on live mixtapes, OD.
All the time.
Man, I would probably say, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably like one of the biggest Lil Wayne fans. So like, dedication, all those vibes. Like, I used to get off the bus and just go. I used to get on this website called Lil Wayne HQ and just like wait for a Lil Wayne song to drop. Like a, you know what I'm saying? Like when he
That
was
was
going
me
crazy.
on Drink.com. Yeah.
Like, they was going crazy.
I remember that. Good era. All right, so that's one.
What's some classic vibes that we used to be on?
Man, everything. Late nights.
Yeah.
Late nights. Jeremiah. Yeah,
classic.
That's some classic Jeremiah right there, man.
Yeah, I used to be on SoundCloud OD too. Like, shout out to like Bryson Tiller. Like that era, I missed that era too.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I still need your third. Can't get away.
Third one, let me think.
I'm gonna give my three, and I feel like maybe it'd inspire your other.
What's your three?
More About Nothing, Wale. I'll do Friday Night Lights, Cole. And then third, I would say... Out of the entire era, I honestly want to say Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah, no, that was an era too. Wiz is the GOAT. I would probably say Wale is probably one of my favorite ones too, because like all those samples and all that stuff, I love them songs.
Yes, the interlude, the Seinfeld.
The Seinfeld stuff, yeah, that was crazy era.
It's goated. It's so goated. I miss it. I really do. You think we'll get like an era like that again?
Nah, because I don't think artists want to give away their music for free.
Okay. I understand the money aspect, but what about, I guess, the quality aspect?
Yeah, I think so. I think that there's going to be some like new resurgence of like, music's so different now, you know what I'm saying? Like you got your Yeats and like, you know, all that type of vibe. So like, I think it's always going to be different now, but I think there's going to be some more lyrical rappers that like come into resurgence.
Full force, yeah. I would love it. My personality trait is...
Toxic.
Toxic?
Yeah, a little toxic.
Not... I wasn't expecting you to be so honest with the interview.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Because this might prove my theory. What is your top 3 favorite rappers right now?
Drake. That's what, like what? I'm a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe.
Go ahead, finish.
All right, I would say right now Drake, Lil Wayne, and I'm rocking with Cash Cobain right now. I feel like he got NY on lock. I'm fucking with the sound.
Okay. All right. You hit one of my I have this saying. Back when I was dating, I would ask guys like, what's their top 3 artists? Because if they told me Future or Drake, I knew I couldn't take them seriously. So for you to describe your personality trait as toxic, I'm like...
No. I fuck with Future too, though. But, no.
Especially because you're from Atlanta. So I'm just like, I feel like Future make every Atlanta man just think that they're Future. And it's like, you know...
No, I'm more of an R&B guy, so I really be dabbling more into like the, you know, the Chris Brown, the Party Next Door, stuff like that.
Okay. Oof. Still though, Drake's in your 3, so that says a lot. Then you added that you're a Scorpio. I'm like,
GOAT.
Lord have mercy. Lord. Okay. I think toxic is an appropriate characteristic. You can add that to just Scorpios in general though.
I hear that. I don't know if that's true though. I know some Scorpios that are different.
Really? No, they're all pretty spicy.
Like November Scorpios and October ones, I feel like they're different a little bit.
Yeah, the October ones are... Which one are you?
I'm October.
Oh, you know what? What's the difference? I'll let you tell me.
I think the November Scorpio is a little more calm.
Oh.
My manager's a
So you
November
have no
Scorpio.
problem being a nuisance?
No. I wouldn't say a nuisance. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm more like outside. I like to turn up, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't know how to read you because you really give like calm and quiet. But then when you talk, it's like, yo, I'm outside. It's like a...
I be chilling, but I be outside. You know what I'm saying? You can chill outside.
Chill outside.
Yeah.
Let me do girl math real quick.
Just chill outside.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go to the club and chill.
That's definitely some Atlanta shit. Yeah. You know, I'm not mad at it. I really, really like Atlanta. I want to live there eventually at some point.
Yeah, pull up, come to Magic City.
I don't know about all that. Man, somebody stole our wings last time we was at Magic City.
Can't have them sitting out.
Oh, you can't?
No, you can't.
Well, why would they offer it if that's not a thing to do?
What you mean? You can't order the wings and have them just sitting there. Somebody gonna take them. It's Atlanta.
No, somebody went up and was like, yeah, those in their section, I'm with them. Those are our wings. And then literally walked off with it. Then they sent us a video and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
Yo, different. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know.
That.
It's all good. All right. I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about
Politics.
I knew you were going to say that. This is just the time, but don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that.
Me either. I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
I would say I lost a fight in 2nd grade.
You mad about a fight in 2nd grade?
Mm.
Was it, how did you lose? It was drastically? Like, why is that?
No, that wasn't drastic, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was obviously traumatic if you go and bring it up. Not a 2nd grade fight. Where was it at?
My apartment complex.
What were you fighting over?
Probably something dumb as hell. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So you're a Scorpio, you're toxic, and you're a fighter.
No, I'm not a fighter.
Yo, I'm just doing the math right here.
no, I'm not a fighter. I'm the opposite. I'm peaceful. Mm-hmm.
Yes, peace. Okay. From time to time, it's good to
read the Bible.
Nigga, stop playing with me. What is happening?
These are good answers. What do you mean? And it's off the top of the dome, too. These are good answers.
Okay. When's the last time you read the Bible?
See, look, that's when you're toxic. That's an intrusive question. When's the last time I read the Bible? When's the last time I read the Bible? I read Bible quotes like on Instagram.
Nah, nigga, nah. You said from time to time it's good to read the Bible. So when is the last time you read the Bible?
I be reading like Instagram quotes, like Instagram pages and stuff.
All right.
I'm telling you all the time.
I feel like you just said that just because you exposed too much of your real self. So you're like, let me sprinkle in some Jesus. A sprinkle of Jesus.
Down met a God in Jesus for sure.
All right. Okay. Sometimes I look back at my life and
I think it's what I was saying.
Oh. Sorry.
Did
we do all of these? I would die without. Oh.
God.
Yeah. I made a complete fool of myself when I
drink too much.
Give me the last story.
There's a lot of them.
Not a lot of them.
Sometimes I like fall asleep in the studio in sessions.
That was a pretty lackluster story, but it's cool. I feel like I need to send you a detox kit after this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably.
All right.
Yeah. I've gotten too drunk and like fell asleep in like Chris Brown's studio and he like woke me up and he was like, nigga, wake up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Just bad times. A little bit too much tequila.
Sounds like a workaholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late nights. Yeah. I was in the studio till like 3 o'clock last night.
Doing what? Did you lock in with Cash while you out here?
Nah, I was with my brother S. Dot. Shout out my brother S. Dot. We were at Invite Only.
Okay.
And we were just cooking up.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not mad at it. So you've worked with so many people. Is there anybody else that you're interested in working with?
Yeah, I would love to work with like Beyonce, Rihanna. I never really like locked in with Drake in person. It's like, you know, a lot of the GOATs.
Yeah. Good list.
Yeah.
But Moments out now, you already got GOATs on the current tape.
Yeah.
Are you working on another tape? Is that why you in the studio right now?
I am. So like my plan is to drop another album next year because this was just an EP. So I want to drop like my first like actual album because I feel like as a producer, I'm trying to like, you know, like you got your DJ Mustards, your DJ Khaled's. Like I want to, you know what I'm saying, big up the producer community and just keep dropping albums and just like allow producers to have like a bigger brand because, you know, like we're so behind the
scenes.
yeah, nobody even gets to like really see us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like empower that.
I love that. Yeah, no, producers are definitely vital, and honestly, for a long time, they've just been carrying music, or at least like the last 6 years, I would say. So.
Yeah, I was telling Timbaland, I was like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't get to be all in the videos like you know what I'm saying, for real on the videos, like, you know what I'm saying,
You
it's a little
can
different.
though. You can. You just gotta find your Missy.
Yeah, facts.
Just gotta find your Missy.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. But thank you for pulling up. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate it.
Shout out your gram. Let everybody know where they can follow you if they don't already.
Y'all can follow me at OGX Parker on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. And y'all go get that Moments EP out now.
Yes, Moments is out now. 7, you can go to, what's the website?
I ain't got a website quite yet,
Oh,
but I got
Lord.
an Instagram page,
Okay.
7 Shop. Y'all go tap in.
7 Shop. I'm tapping in. I'm getting my hat today. Until next time, guys. Talk soon.